Good. All right, Nathan Doherty. All right, apparently he called in and said he couldn't be here today. Be a warrant issued in 7 days if he doesn't appear within that time frame.
State of Ohio versus Julia Hill, case number CRB 24522. Julia Hill.
It's a Raymond on warrant.
Julia Hill.
And you're Miss Hill?
Yes, sir.
This actually is Mr. Morford's case.
Yes,
Is he here
Mr.
today?
Yes, he is.
We have Mr. Morford come in.
Yes.
Mr. Morford, this is your client, Julia Hill. You're representing her on a trespass. The allegation is she missed a pretrial September 30th, which was Monday. So you want to talk with her and then we'll recall.
Please, Judge. Thank you.
Case will be recalled.
It's all the arrangements we have right now, Your Honor.
Okay, we're going to start the pretrial docket now, so we need lawyers and prosecutors to come in. And anybody out in the hall that has a pretrial needs to be in the courtroom.
State of Ohio versus Lexus Anderson, case number TRC 241605, A and B. Mr. McCown's case.
Mr. McCown's case set for pretrial. Alexis Anderson. Mr. McCown, we need Mr. McCown in the courtroom.
Good morning, Your Honor. Could be. I asked, didn't this happen? It might be. Okay. Do we approach briefly, Your Honor?
Yes. 21st, 25th, or actually the 18th, okay. One of these are pretty bad. The 18th is good. Okay, this case is going to, the council is going to discuss with his clients and things, and they'll come back in a couple of weeks for further hearing on October the 18th for pretrial. 10 o'clock.
State of Ohio versus Ole J. Burgess, case number TRC 24-1833 A and B. Ole J. Burgess.
Mr. McCown's case set for pretrial.
He was here, this was one that was continued, I think, last year, or last year, I wish. A couple weeks ago, again, this is one that, all of these were scheduled a couple of times before it got continued. I don't know what the issue is, he's shown up for every other one,
So
so.
it's to me like it's the first pretrial.
This is one, Judge, we could not then attend those pretrials, I think Your Honor was out for those. So we had to continue those.
You're on the outside microphone there, it's not dead on. State of Ohio versus Ole J. Burgess.
Doesn't appear to be here. Are you asking for a continuance?
2 weeks, yeah, if we could do that, because I think Mr. Hill and I wanted to talk to Your Honor about that at a pretrial, formal pretrial.
Finished request case continues to October the 18th at 10 o'clock.
Waive time, Your Honor, for the record.
State of Ohio versus Matthew F. Matney, case number CRB 24-541 A and B.
Mr. McCown's case, it says a pretrial.
That is correct, Your Honor.
What happened to me? I need a case that we never got to talk about this one.
motion, but 2 weeks, Your Honor. There's been an offer extended today for the, again, this is, all of these today, unfortunately, are kind of first pretrials. I know they've been scheduled previously, but we've never been able to actually have a pretrial.
Okay, October the 18th will be the next pretrial at 10 o'clock. Finish the process.
State of Ohio versus St. Michael, case number TRC 241460, ABC, D, and E.
Mr. McCown's case is a pretrial.
Pro-trial.
Yeah.
Give her a mom on your yesterday and they water because of all this and now they're just like, we'll have no water again today. You're gonna come out and respond to send us to eat
Your Honor, after pretrial negotiations, and this is one that, even though this is our first, I think, official one, we've discussed extensively with Mr. Hill on multiple occasions. It's my understanding that in exchange for the state not pursuing other potential criminal charges in this matter, she would plead guilty to the OVI. That's my understanding of the court. We would agree to, do you want a plea on the traffics, or do you want to just delay those?
I prefer to have a plea on all the matters filed, and they're all traffic matters at this point.
Yes, that's correct, Your Honor.
Okay. So what's going to happen here is there's another potential charge that could be filed by the state, but they've agreed to hold off on filing that, depending upon her getting an assessment and doing treatment. If she does well, they won't file that charge. So state's agreeing to that, correct, Mr. Hill?
That is correct, Your Honor.
Okay. So now we got to decide, you know, you are entering a guilty plea to these traffic matters, and I'm just going to hold off on the sentencing and let you go to treatment and see how you do, and then I'll sentence you at some point down the road after we get feedback from the treatment. The goal here is that if there is a problem, we want to deal with it now, use this as an opportunity to deal with it, and that you're in recovery and these kind of events won't happen in the future. So I've got to ask you, first of all, do you agree with that's what you want to do?
Yes, sir.
So you'll have an opportunity. If you wanted to make a statement today, I would let you, but I think it's probably more appropriate if we just wait down the road when we get to the actual sentencing.
That's correct, Your
I
Honor.
want to make some statement. But I have to ask you some questions to determine what would be appropriate for your counseling. How do you pay for medical services?
I have insurance
You
through
have
work.
health insurance?
Yes.
Okay. Unfortunately, that sometimes makes it more difficult to get you treated than easier to get you treated. But we do have some options. And you live in Proctorville?
Yes.
Okay. OVP can take medical insurance. Do you work in Huntington?
Yes.
Okay. ProAct, which is associated with Marshall Health, can take insurance. Valley Health can take insurance. Those are the three major ones that I can think of right now. And if you have any relationship with any of those agencies from the past, you might want to use one of them. Brianna DeMint is here from OVP, so you could talk with her. Now, what I'm counting on you doing is when you go for your assessment, you have to give them a realistic history. You have to tell them, you know, I've had people kind of enter into this kind of arrangement, they go to the provider and say, I don't really know why I'm here, the judge is making me come, but I don't really have a problem. That's not going to work. You have to be honest about, you know, I've got an OBI charge pending, there's a potential another charge out there, and you know the reason that the other potential charge is there. You have to tell them that. And I'm here to address those issues. Because I'm going to get the report, so you're going to have to sign some sort of confidentiality waiver so I can see those. If you're not honest about your history, then the treatment's not going to be valid or worthwhile. You
Yes, sir,
understand
I
that?
understand.
So what I would suggest today is you could at least talk to Brianna and start and figure if you want to use OVP. I'll let you use any of those three that I just mentioned. OVP, ProAct, or Valley Health, since you have health insurance. And then what you'll do is you're going to come back periodically, and I'm going to get reports as to what you're doing with your treatment, and at some point we'll finish this up. Hopefully, with you being successful in treatment, not getting that other charge, which actually that charge is looming out there, is a more serious charge than any of these. Do you
Yes, sir, I
understand that?
understand. Yes.
Okay, and you can keep that from getting filed by your actions. So, what I'd like to do, Mr. McCown, I know you're coming back on the 18th, at least we can get some report that she started
Sure.
with things. So let's set it for the 18th. It'll be on the sentencing docket then. Brianna will walk out into the lobby with you and talk to you once you leave the courtroom. But I want to see a report on the 18th that you've done the assessment and started that.
Yes, Your
Yes,
Honor.
sir.
All right. October the 18th at 10 o'clock.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Randy Connie, case number CRA 24-191, CRB 24-4. Mr. Stratton's case.
Randy is here, and so is Mr. Stratton somewhere. Hey,
Hi.
how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Okay, this
You're transitional, right?
Yes.
That's good.
She's doing extremely well, they both are.
Okay. Well,
But I can explain that.
don't have a written report for Randy?
I do, I can grab that, Your Honor, but with both of them, they're doing extremely well. Up until this point, they've exceeded any and all expectations and recommendations that we've been laid down for them or had for them.
Okay, very good. That's what I like to hear.
yes, yeah. Where's your transitional house at?
In Portsmouth, 21st Street.
21st Street. Okay, all right. I forgot to where that's at.
Okay, let's set it the same date that we set Andrew's case, and I think it was at December 9th. Okay. All right. Her next hearing is going to be December the 9th. I know she's working now, right?
Yes.
So that's good. Be a pretrial then, December the 9th.
All right.
Good job.
Good deal.
Keep it up.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Nicholas Chapman, case number CRB 24-490, CRB 24-529.
Okay, these are set for pretrial. And so have you entered an appearance?
I just found it this morning, Your Honor.
Okay, I don't have it yet. Could you?
I have a copy I can get you. I brought many.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Yes.
Michael Ackman, first time. Report.
All right, thank you, sir. Oh, you're a Proctor member.
Yes, Your Honor, I live in Proctorville,
Okay.
or north of Proctorville.
Well, welcome. Do you have an office in Proctorville where you've been?
Until recently, I was working at Best Title.
Okay.
I'm now on a work hiatus. Mr. Chapman is my brother-in-law.
Okay.
I'm married to his little sister.
All right.
So we didn't have a chance to talk about this beforehand. Good.
Just let it end and make sure there's no, and maybe okay, 6 weeks or so. 6 weeks was the 15th of May. Okay. You're welcome. Okay, so we've agreed to continue this to kind of monitor the situation, see what happens. Hopefully nothing in the next 6 weeks. So we'll set it for another pretrial. Then on November the 15th, the defendant agrees that the time will not run during that time.
Correct, Your Honor, we waive time.
Okay. November 15th at 10 o'clock will be the next pretrial.
Thank you, Judge. May I be excused? Yeah, be excused.
Here, I'm doing a written waiver for you to sign.
State of Ohio versus Brandon Espinoza, case number TRC 241694, A and B.
This is Mr. Nash's case. It's set for pretrial today.
Morning, Your Honor.
So we discussed this case in chambers, and I believe there was going to be a resolution proposed today.
That is correct, Your Honor. And I believe the state will be amending the charge to one of physical control, and to that, Mr. Espinoza would be entering a guilty plea. Waiver reading stipulates to a finding of guilt.
Okay, so that would be 4511-191.
I think that's right. Yes, that is right.
I think it would be
Let's see.
maybe 1914.
Oh, 194.
Yes, 194. Okay, so it's amended to physical control. There'll still be pleas to the other traffic charges, is that correct? Mark Blaine's, this is the only other charge.
We just asked for minimum fine on that.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Mr. Espinoza, do you agree with what Mr. Nash has represented to the court?
Yes, Your Honor.
You have a right to make a statement or explanation if you want. You're not required to. Do you have anything you want to say?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, on the physical control, impose a $200 fine. Order the cost be paid. 10 days in jail suspended. Is there any other terms of the sentencing that were recommended or agreed to?
We really didn't discuss the specifics.
Okay. Then that'll be it on the control. On the lane violation, I'll impose a $20 fine.
Thank you, Judge. Thank you, Your Honor.
Does he need, if he can pay this today, I won't put him on probation. If he needs time, I'll put him on probation.
I could pay it today.
Okay. See the clerk, make payment today in case of these included in probation.
Sounds good. Thank you, Judge. Thank you, Your Honor. I'll touch base with you before.
To the right.
State of Ohio versus Jose, excuse me, Jose Silva. Case number TRC 24-1289, A and B.
So Mr. Nash's case also pretrial.
Yes, Your Honor.
And there was also going to be a recommendation in this case, I believe.
Your Honor, we had agreed to recommend, if he were to plead guilty, a minimal fine just based on some evidentiary questions, but I believe he's still prepared to enter a plea to the OVI.
That is correct, Your Honor. To that will enter a plea of guilty.
All right, is that correct, Mr. Silva?
Is that correct? About entering the plea?
Oh, yes.
You have to speak up so he can
Do
hear
you
you.
wish to make any statement or explanation?
No.
No? Okay, I'll accept your plea. 375 is the minimum, so I'll accept that as the fine.
Thank you, Judge.
$375 fine. Court costs, it'll be a 6-month license suspension. It'll start the date of the incident. 20 days in jail suspended. 5 days community service, 2 years of level 4 probation. Must go to the 3-day school and go to anyone that's approved by the state. There's one here locally, and there's one in Portsmouth that are the 2 closest. Review hearing will be March 31st. Then, let's see. Yes, you can have limited driving privileges. Now, he's an Ohio resident, so
Yes.
if he wants unlimited, then we have to do the device.
Okay.
You can have limited without having the blow-and-go device installed.
Okay. You have privileges now, right? He has driving privileges now.
Okay. Well, I have to put it in the entry, so he'll want those to continue.
Yes.
Okay, and they'll be for work, kind of community service, anything else? Or?
Nothing further.
Okay. And there was a lane violation on this also, so $20 fine.
Thank you, Judge.
You'll need to see probation officer, Mr. Major, before he leaves.
Thank you. Do you
You are.
want to talk to the guy? Go that way and I'll meet you there, okay? Thank you, Judge.
State of Ohio recalls Lester Holland, case number CRA 24-636.
This is a recall.
Your Honor, I've had Mr. Holland speak to ARC, not ARC, I'm sorry, TCC, I apologize.
It's all right.
To TCC, they are able to work with him. He has, do you have an appointment set up at this point, or what's?
No, I wasn't sure which way the court wanted to go as far as treatment.
Okay, well, but they're able to work with him, and he's willing to work with them. So I'm going to ask for the OR bond we discussed, and we can set a date convenient to the court. We would waive time constraints for that purpose.
So, is this gonna be outpatient, or what kind of inpatient, do you know? What kind of services he's gonna need?
I mean, I could see either one of those, Your Honor, actually. Based on what he described to me, he does have some issues with methamphetamine, but they're minimal.
In that case, Your Honor, if either would be appropriate, I would ask that we at least start with outpatient. If there's problems with that, obviously, we could look at going further, but
So
if
he'll be coming to Ironton then for?
Yes. Yes, Your Honor.
Is that gonna be a problem?
you have a way to get to Ironton?
But
Okay, he can ride the bus, he says, Your Honor.
Once we get him enrolled in services, we can help him with transportation as well.
Okay. Want to come back in a couple of weeks then to see how it's going?
Well, that seems like a good time frame, Your Honor. I'm available the 18th. I'm available the 25th.
Let's do the 18th. October the 18th for preliminary hearing, and, just be a preliminary hearing. But it'll be more of a review to make sure he's doing his counseling and that's appropriate level for him. He can sign a $5,000 signature bond.
Sign your name right here, they'll fill in the
Thank you, Your Honor.
bond amount.
You're up.
All right, so you've got my card for before? Okay. Oh, Your Honor, there's another issue, I apologize. Mr. Holland indicates that the officer kept his cell phone. I don't believe it was intended to be taken for evidence because he took a backpack, went through it and gave it back. Cell phone wasn't in it. He doesn't have a phone right now because of that. I'm gonna I don't know if there's anything we can deal with today, but I want to raise the issue and ask the state that if they find out it's not being kept for evidentiary purposes, to see if they can bring that to the preliminary hearing so we can return it to him.
I'll check into it.
Or even if you find out before that, if we could figure out a way to reach him, but I think without the phone, it's gonna be, hard time reaching him until then.
until there's anything in the backpack, I thought the phone was in there.
Okay, but if you could just ask to look into that issue. Or actually, you might have information to that effect here, to help me answer the question.
I'll look into it and I'll let you know. This is a property stop, so, yeah.
Okay, so hopefully we'll at least have it back for you next time, if not before then, okay?
And 2 weeks for the next hearing.
Thank you, you're free to go.
State of Ohio recall of Julia Hill, case number CRB 24522. Julia Hill.
Recall, it was set on the docket for Monday. Ms. Hill is not here, then I don't believe that she's here today, as discussed matters with Mr. Morford, and this is Mr. Ashworth's case as special prosecutor.
Yes, Your Honor.
So how do you want to proceed, Mr. Morford?
Judge, probably going to have to set up her trial. Mr. Ashworth and I have exchanged discovery, and we've talked about an offer. He gave me that offer, and Ms. Hill does not want to accept that offer. She's proclaiming her innocence and wants a trial, Your Honor.
Well, one of the problems is, since you missed the hearing, he's not available today, and I don't know, can't consult with him about his calendar as to when he's going to be available for a trial.
I do apologize for missing.
I'm sorry?
I do apologize for missing.
She was attending to ill children, Your Honor, when I just started having seizures.
Okay. All right, sorry about that. Let's look for a date. I'm going to set it for October the 21st for trial. And I'm going to contact Mr. Ashworth and make sure he can do it on that day.
Your Honor, if I may.
Yes.
The victim in this matter is a defendant in a case in which Ms. Julia Hill is a victim. So there's a cross-filing, and that's the reason why there's a special prosecutor.
Okay.
His case,
The other case is set?
his case is on October the 18th.
Okay, we'll make this for,
You may want to do it pre-trial, just saying.
Mr. Morford.
That's fine, Judge. I don't have a
Okay.
problem doing the pretrial.
You waive time then?
Yes, Judge.
Okay, defendant waives time, we'll come back for another pretrial on the 18th, because the other case is set that day. Texting Mr. Ashworth, and I'd ask you contact him also, Mr.
Sure, Judge.
Oh, yeah, I've seen you on TV.
Okay, October 18th, the next pretrial, 10 o'clock.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Your Honor, we're ready to go to Lawrence County Jail.
Okay, we've got some hearings to do from the jail by teleconference.
State of Ohio versus Henry Bailey at Lawrence County Jail, case number CRB 09309. And Edward Craven is on that.
All right, sir, are you Henry Bailey the second? Okay, your audio's off. I can't hear you. I see your lips are moving, but nothing's coming through.
I'm sorry, I hit a button on the headphones.
Okay, I can hear you now.
Okay,
And
yes,
this-
I am Henry Bailey.
All right, Mr. Bailey, it's alleged that you got a conviction for a theft offense back in 2009, that you didn't do any of the stuff you were ordered to do and had a warrant issued because of that.
To be honest, Honor, I don't remember that back then. I was not in a good spot. I've been clean for 10 years now. I really can't remember that at all. I'm sorry, I'm making it wrong. I don't remember what happened or what it was even about.
Okay. How did you get picked up on this warrant?
I was went to get a guy from a hospital, St. Mary's, and he was kind of not right in the head. It's kind of a long story, I'll try to shorten it. He needed to come to Ohio to get his stuff, he got kicked out. Milbert Bankman asked me if I would take him and home and sit with me for a night so they didn't have to send him back there. I said yes, so we called back and forth. They finally said I could come get him. I went and got him, took him to get his stuff, and he was still in like a paranoid state, not wanting to go to West Virginia. So he was wanting to find another hotel in Ohio, and I was just kind of driving around up through 52 and around, trying to just ease his mind and then turn and come back home. And before we got back home, I got pulled over for my tires was dead on my car.
When did that happen? How long have you been in jail now?
I came in last night.
Okay.
I'm just worried about my kids, man. I mean, if I can, I can go take care of this right now across the street if I can. I don't have this.
Now, you have the courts in Chesapeake, on County Road 1.
I mean, I can go there on my way home now and sit and do whatever I need to do.
Okay. What I'm going to do then, I'll send you to time served for contempt for not coming to your hearing before. I'll give you another review hearing. So you have to come then, or just finish up what you got left, you had $292.50 in fines, and you had 5 days of community service to do.
Oh, see, I don't remember none of that, so, you'll give me a paper about all that again?
No?
Okay, where do I go get that?
I mean, you can see it online. If you went to, do you have a computer?
I do.
You can Google Lawrence County Municipal Court, do a record search, put your name in, it'll come up, it shows what your sentence was, what you owe.
I'll do that.
Okay, but I'm just telling you, you had fines and court costs and you had community service to do. It was a
Okay,
Walmart,
I'll get,
it was a Walmart theft offense, shoplifting. That's what it was.
I'll believe it.
Okay,
But, I'll get it taken care of as soon as I can.
okay, I'm going to set, here's the way it works. I'll give you a review hearing. I'm going to make it a little more than a month out.
Okay.
So let's make it, are you working now?
I'm not working like with a full-time job, but I do side jobs a little bit, slowing down, but I mean,
I'll set it for November the 15th.
okay.
That's a Friday, November the 15th.
And I'll come back here,
No, you come to the court in Chesapeake.
court case, okay.
Do you know where that is?
I don't, but I can figure it out.
Do you know where the flea market is in Chesapeake?
I don't go to Ohio a lot anymore. But,
You still live in Huntington?
Is it across the 6th Street Bridge to the left?
Yes.
I know where it's at, I think.
Yeah, you just, make a left off the bridge and go about a mile and a half, and it'll be across from the flea market. That's 9 a.m. on November the 15th. Now, if you get everything finished, do your community service and pay your fine, you don't have to show up. That's just a hearing to make sure you do what you're supposed to. If you don't show up, you get a warrant issued again.
Yeah, I'll definitely get straight to go.
And if you have questions about it, you can call the court, or as I said, go online and pull up your record, and it shows right there what you have to do.
Okay, I appreciate it.
So I'll enter an order releasing you from jail.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Driver. Is that it?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
State of Ohio versus Heather Krager, case number CRB 24104, CRB 19742, and James D. DeMint is on deck. Heather Krager.
Ma'am, are you Heather Krager?
Yes.
I'm Judge Capper. It's alleged that there was a warrant for you on 24104. And it looks like Mr. Warford was your attorney. I'm showing that you left treatment at Bethesda in July against medical advice, and you got a warrant because of that. And that you also failed to appear on another case for pretrial at that time. Pretrial review, looks like. So the case, Mr. Morford, is still pending. It was a menacing. Do you have any information on this?
No, Your Honor, I just wanted to let you know she left treatment. That's the only thing I had.
All right, so what I'm going to do, she had a $5,000 OR bond, so I'm going to order that forfeited. I'll let you talk to your lawyer, and then if you want to make some sort of explanation to the court, you can, but the bonds were forfeited. You want to recall it after you talk with her, Mr.
Please, Your Honor. May I have your files?
Files. Let the bailiff know when you're ready to have it recalled.
State of Ohio versus James D. DeMint, case number CRB 24635, CRA 24290, TRD 231859, A and B. And Joshua Keaton is on deck.
Tyler Smith is the attorney for Mr. DeMint. He's got a new charge, and then he had warrants in his old cases. The new charge is case number 24-635. That's a bad check charge. Alleges August 24th, a check was issued number 1850 in the amount of $728.28 payable to Jeremy Carlos, and it was dishonored. So that's a first degree misdemeanor, maximum penalty 6 months in jail, $1,000 fine. He had pending a felony, 24-290. Possession of a fentanyl-related compound. He had failed to appear for a hearing in this court, so alleged on August 30th. And then he had a traffic matter still pending before the court. That's case number 23-1859. Also failure to appear. So, just as a history, when I found out Mr. DeMint was in the jail, I asked the sheriff to have him tested because I suspected he relapsed, and I wanted to know what the relapse entailed, and he refused to take tests.
That is correct, Your Honor.
Okay.
So, you probably have not had a chance to talk with him
No,
yet?
I didn't know he was in the jail, so.
I'll let you do that, and then we'll recall. You
Okay.
want the court's files?
Yes,
I'm sure
please.
you don't have to talk to Mr. DeMint. Mr. Smith will call down and talk to you, and I'll have you back on the screen after that happens.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Joshua Keaton, case number TRD 20-1457, TRC 19-1232 A and B, TRD 19-2991 A and B, and Melissa Kemper is on deck.
All right, Joshua Keaton is in the jail, and it appears this is on a warrant for failure to appear for a review hearing. The review hearing was in July of this year on driving under suspension. That's 20-1457. And operating without due regard is 19-1232. And that other driving under suspension, which was 19-2991. So, Mr. Keaton, do you admit or deny you missed your review hearings?
Yes, sir, I do. I had a good track record with John. I always checked in, and then when I found like the last time to check in, sir, I couldn't get a hold of John. I left my name and number and everything, and I started working remodel over at Walmart, and I worked from 5 in the morning until 3 in the afternoon. And I kept trying to call the clock, we can't never get in contact with each other, but I leave my name and number, and I just didn't get have faith with him before I ended up getting arrested. But I always had a good track record with him. I've been doing good. I'm actually supposed to be at work tonight. I paid care of my life. I used to be drug and that kind of thing. I was born in Christian. I just was going down the wrong road at times, but then actually put my life over and turned God. I think I've been pretty good until I got in here to deal with it. This is no place for me, that's for sure. That's for sure. This will be my last time I'll ever get here.
When did you get picked up?
Wednesday.
How'd that happen?
I got pulled over and they did I gave them my name, they said I have a warrant.
Where are you living now?
I live at the back of my mom's house, I help take care of her, she's disabilities, diabetic. I help take care of her with her medicine and stuff like that, help pay the bills now that I got on a warrant. Pretty good job now, doing the remodel, help pay the bills. My father passed away about a year ago, he was the breadwinner in the house, and his income has been pretty rough around the house, but they do start changing a little bit with me helping mom now, so we're trying to get along.
Is that in Ironton?
Colgrove.
Colgrove. What's the address in Colgrove?
What is it?
What's your address in Colgrove?
737 High Street, Colgrove.
Pike Street?
High Street, H-I-G-H. High Street.
High Street.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And that's where your mother was?
Yes, where my mother-in-law lived, yes, sir.
So you spent 2 nights in jail?
Yes, yes. That's been too many, that's for sure.
I agree with you. I never spent the night there, but I visited people and
Yeah, it's too, you won't ever see me here again, sir, that's exactly what, or these fellows walk down here, that's exactly what.
I mean, it's been since you missed a hearing in July. Let me clue you in. When you miss a hearing, this is for everybody, there's a bunch of people here listening. I don't know if people don't realize this, but when you miss a hearing, the court issues a bench warrant for you.
Yes, sir.
Now, unfortunately, the sheriff doesn't have enough deputies to actually go out on, when you miss a review hearing, they're not going to go out and beat the bushes to find you on that warrant. But the first time you have police contact, guess what? You're going to jail.
Yes, sir. That's exactly.
You didn't know that?
No, I never really been in trouble. I mean, besides the drug and suspicion and stuff, so I never been in jail and things like that, so I didn't know how things work, that's what I'm saying.
Well, now you know.
2 days too many.
So you got an education. So when you miss a hearing, you got 2 choices. I mean, for me, is get the heck out of Dodge, and that means the whole state of Ohio, and go someplace where they're never going to find you, or take the, be looking over your shoulder 24/7 that you're going to get stopped and have to go to jail.
Oh, yes, sir. No,
You want to live like that?
No, sir.
You got to take care of business, no excuses, okay? You miss a hearing, something can happen. Maybe you're in the hospital or somebody dies or whatever. But that doesn't give you an excuse for months not to come in.
Yes, like I said, I tried to call John and we never did get contact.
It's not John's fault, it's your fault.
I know that, sir, it's my fault. And like I said, I got pulled over before me and him got touch bases, and this is where
You got to come in.
Yes, sir.
You can't just call up and say, hey, John, excuse my warrant. He's going to tell you got to come into court.
Right, exactly. And I will be there for now. That's that one, sir. Yes, sir.
And look, you've got 2 days of community service that you never did.
I'm going to finish it up. I've got my, like I said, I work every day, Monday through Friday. I go at 5 in the morning for 2 in the afternoon. Sometimes maybe 2:30 if we have to clean up a little bit, but I'm off on Saturday and I'm going to start working for Josh on Saturday. Now that I've got everything lined out as far as work.
I mean, you've got cases from 2019 where you still have community service left.
Yes, sir. I'm trying to start, like I said, things just started to kind of change the last couple of months, and now I'm starting able to kind of get my wind underneath my sails, as they say, and I can start lining things out, start topping up the wood and getting things knocked out of the way. There for a while, it was touch and go as far as not being able to do things. I had a license and being homeless and things like that. I was going down kind of the wrong road. It's a turn my life over God. It's me start thinking things trying to change.
Well, I don't know. Jesus hadn't told me this, but I'm going to go out on a limb and say Jesus would say, come to court when you're supposed to. In fact, he did say, I think, render unto Caesar the things that are Caesar's.
Yes, sir.
And that means obeying the civil law.
Yes,
So,
sir. Amen.
if you're a Christian, then I think it's your duty to obey the civil law and come into court when you're supposed to. So, this has gone on way too long, so I'm going to have to And I know you say you're repentant, but I think there needs to be a little justice meted out here. So I'm going to order you to spend the weekend in jail. So you got a couple more nights in jail. He can be released Sunday. We'll make it at 8 a.m. so you can go to church and pray for repentance and forgiveness. Okay, that's enough. You said enough. You said enough. Don't talk to me from now on. Show me what you can do. You owe community service to this community. You owe fines and costs to this community. Do it. Don't talk about it and don't tell me what a Christian you are. Show me what a Christian you are by doing what you're supposed to do. So your next hearing is going to be, let's make it easy to remember, November 1st. You got a hearing November 1st. Now, if you, and I don't think you can get everything done that you're ordered to do by then, so you got to be here, November 1st at 9 a.m. And if you don't show up, what am I going to do? Well, I wish I could throw you in jail. I'm going to issue a warrant. And then when you have police contact, you're going to go to jail.
Yes, sir.
Okay, November 1st at 9 a.m. is your next review hearing. He can be released Sunday morning at 8 a.m.
State of Ohio versus Melissa Ketter, case number CRA 24634, and Vicki Price is on deck.
Okay, this is the cat in the house.
Yes, Your Honor. I spoke to Ms. Ketter this morning. She believes she could meet a $2,500 cash and surety bond. I recognize that is significantly lower than what's been set, but I do believe that and she was intending to be able to post that through a bondsman, and that if posted through a bondsman, her appearance would be basically guaranteed. So I'm going to ask for a reduction in bond to $2,500 cash or surety.
What's the state's position? It's an F2.
It is a possession charge.
I think it's an F2 because of the amount.
That's what the situation is.
Not that she was actually trafficking. I don't see any allegation of that.
So what was the bond amount that the court set?
$10,000.
And she's unable to meet that.
Well, it's a pretty serious charge, so we would ask for the court to keep that the same.
I'm going to let her do the $2,500. She's got a cat in the house. I know you're more of a dog person, but
I didn't understand what that discussion was about.
Yeah, her cat is.
I thought I was going to open this up and see that it was somebody stole somebody's cat. But
No, I'd have conflicted off that case.
and she lives in Chapmanville, West Virginia now, right?
Yes,
What's your address in Chapmanville?
it's 6008 north, like north, south, east, west, north, Fork, like
Fork?
spoon and fork,
Yes.
like, but Fork, so North Fork Road, 25508.
Do you have a phone?
Yes, I do.
Is it a cell phone?
It is a cell phone?
Could you give me that number, please, so that I can
Sure.
send you a message?
Yes, it's 304-962-8580.
Okay.
And that phone is actually, I believe, with the Chesapeake Police Department.
Do you have a number where I could reach you in the meantime?
Yes, I do.
What's that number?
513,
Area code?
yes,
Okay.
513-514-3712.
Okay, and whose number is that?
My boyfriend,
Okay, is that a cell phone?
yes,
Okay, I'll send a text message to that number. If you're able to get out, I need you to text me back as quickly as possible. I will also contact, I'm going to suggest Gary Soward simply because he's the easiest person to get a hold of as a bondsman. Let him know the situation and ask him to contact you at the jail.
Okay.
I'm going to assume we're going to keep the date of the 11th for the moment. I talked to her earlier and told her she needed to be back here on the 11th.
Okay. All right, so one thing I want you to understand, Miss, and it's Cotter?
Ketter, it's Ketter, but
Ketter.
it's,
All right, Ms. Ketter, if you post a bond, your warrant's going to be good in West Virginia because this is a felony. So
yeah,
West Virginia authorities would assist, and the bail bondsman will definitely go to Chapmanville to get
yeah.
you
And
if you don't
that's
show
fine.
up.
They won't have to worry about it. I'll be in town on Thursday night, so.
Okay, very good. I'll reduce her bond to $2,500 cash or surety, and we'll keep the preliminary hearing for October the 11th.
October 11th?
Yes, and you're not to ingest or have in your possession any substances that are
I will
illegal.
not. No, I'm gonna be good.
Yeah, that's all.
Thank you, Your Honor.
State of Ohio versus Vicky L. Price, case number CRB 24493, CRB 24470, CRB 24451. And Heather Krager is on deck.
All right, Mr. Sire is the attorney. You've got a report that would be qualify her to go to that election.
Your Honor, I think the general practice and what the defense is agreeable to, and I assume the state's agreeable to, is that we accept the report. If the state accepts the report, we'd ask that it be entered under seal in the court's record, or in the court's file on these matters. And I believe the rest you spoke about, I have executed the entry allowing that. I believe Mr. Heald has also executed that entry. At this point, we can set another hearing date if you wish. This is a fairly open-ended issue at this point. We're not going to really know what kind of timeline we're looking at least until that ABH gives us a preliminary report. It might be worth coming back in maybe 2 or 3 weeks to see if we have that preliminary report, and then we'd have a better idea of what our path forward is.
Do you agree with that?
Yes, Your Honor.
October 18th?
I believe we've set some of that day already on here, but let me make 100% sure. Yeah, I'm here. We've set something that day anyway.
I've already executed the entry, then both counsel are agreeable to Ms. Bledsoe transmitting that to Ms. Holler, please.
Yes, we'd ask that that be done as quickly as possible. I think that's going to be what gets us the progress to having this case active again.
Okay, next hearing will be October the 18th.
And obviously, I'm just going to say this for the record, it's not expected that Ms. Price will attend that in person or maybe even by video at that point.
Correct. That's a status conference. Hopefully she'll be getting treatment at that point.
Thank you, Your Honor.
State of Ohio recalls Heather Krager at the Lawrence County Jail, case number CRB 24104, and CRB 19742.
It's Mr. Morford's case, and he was going to talk with Ms. Krager. I assume that's happened.
Yes, Judge, I've spoken with her.
Okay. Well, is there any explanation, or how would you like to go forward on this?
Judge, she really has no reason for missing her court appearance on 7/22, except that just slipped her mind.
Well, she left Bethesda, too.
She left Bethesda. I've spoken with Bethesda. They are not going to take her back. if we want her to go to treatment, she's gonna have to be assessed, judged by somebody else.
What's the state's position?
Well, I guess we want her to be assessed by some other agency that might be willing to take her.
Hometown's willing to do that, so let's have that happen, and then it's one of the drawbacks of having a teleconference system. I know it's good for the sheriff, but man, it's a pain for us. Go back and forth with these cases. When you have to have a person assessed and talk to a lawyer and everything, it's just like, so ma'am, we'll have you back on the teleconference after you get assessed by hometown recovery.
When will that be?
In a few minutes, hopefully.
Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
No, I think that's, we have that case plus one more today.
Okay, so that's everything we can do at the jail for now. We'll go back to that and one other case, Ms. Krager, and there's another case at the jail, and we'll be finished at the jail.
State of Ohio recalls Elijah Mills, case number TRD 222577. Elijah Mills.
Elijah Mills is passed. It's not called and didn't appear.
State of Ohio versus Sarah Woods, case number CRB 22326, CRB 21686.
Okay, this was a case that had been set for review hearing on Monday. She's here today. And you're the one wanted to appear by teleconference, and I said, no, come in.
Yes, sir.
And one of the reasons I did that is there's a lot still left to be done on this. And this is on, well, the oldest cases from 2021. Never done a day of community service.
I just recently moved out of treatment and just been trying to get my place together and working. I'll be here on Sunday though. I was going to.
Sunday or Saturday?
Sunday. Do you guys do Sunday?
You'd have to go to the dog pound in Ironton, and you have to make an appointment to do that.
Okay. I work a double tomorrow. Would there be any way that I could pay some of the community service?
No.
Okay.
You got plenty to pay. In fact, you got $815 on this one case and $400 on the other. Part of that is restitution.
I just made a $100 payment this morning.
Okay, and you've been in treatment too?
Yes, Your Honor. She has just recently successfully completed our transitional living program, and she's in community services right now.
Okay, I want to have her do a urine screen today.
Okay.
I'll see what that shows. Go do a urine screen, and I'll have you come back after you get that done.
State of Ohio versus Lisa Moore, case number CRA 24595.
Mr. Steyer's case.
Your Honor, Ms. Moore was set for court on on Monday of this week. She was here Friday of last week. She screened at that time, was clean for everything but alcohol and THC. But the power went out and we never got her back in front of the court. The court asked her to appear the following Monday, which was this Monday. She didn't appear because she was sick. And the court issued an immediate warrant due to the issue with, where she had been,
Have you seen this report from Bethesda?
I have, and because of that, the court, I assume that's the report that was presented on Monday. And because of that report, the court issued an immediate warrant. She is here today, and she has presented me with a letter from her physician. Actually, I didn't show that to Mr. Hill. Give that a quick, Mr. Hill, give it a quick look, yeah, please. With a doctor's note from Holzer saying that she was seen on the 30th, which I believe was, yeah, that was Monday.
Yeah.
So we're going to ask that the warrant be withdrawn. I don't know what we want to do beyond that today. She's not on the docket. She had asked if she could be seen by, or
I got an assessment on it.
you did get an assessment?
Yeah.
By whom?
On the 8th,
OVP?
Yeah.
She has, I guess, scheduled an assessment with OVP on the 8th. I told her whether it would be up to the court whether you would allow her to be seen by someone other than Bethesda. I was not certain whether Bethesda's interested. Is Bethesda here? Oh, okay. I didn't see you there. I'm sorry. Whether Bethesda even wants her back. So we would need to make some arrangements whether she needs to speak with Bethesda, go forward with the OVP assessment, whether we want to set another court date, and I'm going to go out on a limb and assume you'd want to have her screened today.
I agree that the court may want to have her screened today. We'd like to have her back in treatment.
He's going to tell us. We're not telling him.
I thought he was something.
He's going to tell us what we're going to do.
All right.
And this is, let's see. Yeah, this is that, she was among that group that was with Brian Montrose.
And she went to Bethesda and she was having withdrawal so bad they sent her to Foundations and she left there and fled.
So, I mean, we'd like to get her back into the program.
Well, I don't know if they would even take her.
We would.
Let's have her screened today, see what we got. Okay. Let's do it if you're screened first.
You go with him and screen. Well, here, take this paper with you.
State of Ohio versus Tammy Short, case number CRB 24607.
Scott's case.
Morning, Judge.
Morning. That's pretrial.
Judge, I received discovery on this one, where you arraigned her about 2 weeks ago. This kind of strange factual situation. The alleged victim is husband's son?
It is my ex-brother-in-law's.
Ex-brother-in-law's son, who she was allowed to stay in the house. Voluntarily, she asked him to leave. He didn't want to leave. She admitted to grabbing his shirt, which falls short of an assault. TPO is in effect. She's essentially homeless now. So what we'd ask the state is we'll do a diversion to get this wrapped up. We need that TPO dropped so that she can follow the eviction process to get this guy out of her home.
He hasn't been back to my home since
Good.
the day.
Good. We need to get that TPO dropped so we can get you back.
Your Honor, we'll nolly this with the right to refile it if it comes forward.
Okay.
Works for me.
You know.
Case dismissed. Go home.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Brandon Hollis, case number CRB 24306, CRB 2494, CRB 23712. He's on Zoom.
Is he still on there? He wasn't, we had agreed to reset it to there he is, to November 1st this morning, but he's on the river and there's some other things going on. I think, did we do an entry to that effect?
I think so.
I think we did.
Okay, case will be continued to November 1st for pretrial at 10 o'clock.
Will you be on the river, November? Do you know your schedule right now?
Yes, I will be.
On the river then? When will you not be on the river?
I don't work on the river, I work on the power line.
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, oh, because they'll lead to the hurricane? Okay.
Yeah.
When is a good date you think you'll be back in Lawrence County, Ohio?
I mean, maybe, possibly by next Friday, but I'm not certain. Now, 2 weeks from now, I should be back for sure.
Okay, so November 1st is more than 2 weeks. Is that a good date for you? Okay.
All right, November 1st. it is.
Thank you, Judge, yes.
November 1st is the next hearing.
We'll be time members.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
Thanks.
These are the first cases.
State of Ohio versus Mark L. Blackburn, case number CRB 24364.
That's right.
Mr. Smith's case, set for pretrial.
Okay. Well, Judge, I've spoken to Mr. Hill this morning. We thought he had a similar case pending in Ironton. He tells me it's now been resolved. Our plan was to come back in a couple, 3 weeks and let that resolve itself. But when did that get settled? Here recently?
Yeah, about
7 or 8 days ago, Judge. We were not.
Ironton Municipal or where was it?
Ironton Municipal Court. We were trying to get these so we resolve them together, but now that that's settled, if we could have one more pretrial, I think we'll resolve this one. I'm here the October, I'm here the 28th, and pretty much all of November.
The 28th is already pretty bad.
November 1?
November 1st.
November 1st, be your next time here.
November 1st, 10 o'clock, pretrial.
Yes.
State of Ohio versus Justin Hughes, case number CRB 24536.
Justin Hughes, Mr. Smith's case, pretrial.
Yes, Judge, this is one that the state had to get Brad Lehman to come to try to allow us to view the video from Walmart. He's got to take it home to his computer. He couldn't get it running here. Obviously, we'd like to see that video, so if we could come back on that same date if it's not too crowded.
Should be okay.
They got a computer guy, so we'll take a look at it.
All right, November 1st will be the next pretrial, 10 o'clock.
As soon as I get that, I'll probably look at it. We'll just have to get to it. That's when I get the video, they finally get it. I'll get you. But you're good to go today.
State of Ohio versus David Allen, case number CRB 24597 and TRC 241921, ABC and D.
Who is this? Vance. Figure out this. Judge, this is a case we're awaiting urine test results. It was a September 12th arrest, and surprisingly, we have those today, but they just came in this morning, so I would ask for a brief continue so I can go over the results with my client.
When do you want to come back?
The 1st, 4th, or 8th of November.
Let's do the 4th.
Okay.
November 4th.
State of Ohio versus Cody J.W. Lee, case number TRC 23152, A, B, and C, TRC 221690, and B, TRG 222101, A, and B. Cody Meade.
I need to.
Mr. Smith's case, set for Cody Meade.
May I approach, Your Honor?
Yes.
I just had an appointment yesterday with Amy. I was sick the last week.
Okay. That's why I was asking you.
Yeah, I was sick last week, but I just did an appointment with Amy yesterday.
Well, I'll have to call him.
There may be an update coming to the report, Judge. He says he had an appointment yesterday with Amy, but Bree would need to confirm that.
Okay,
He
you
was
wanna
sick.
recall it then?
If we could, Judge, let her, give her a chance to confirm that.
Okay.
Okay, we'll recall.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Your
Judge.
State of Ohio versus Carlos J. Polite, case number CRB 2418. Stratton's case. Carlos Polite.
Mr. Stratton's case. We're looking for proof of counseling today.
Yes, you have not received a letter? No. And I'm not sure where Mr. Polite is. So Your Honor asked for 7 days until a warrant's issued.
He's got 7 days to appear before a warrant was issued.
I got to put case numbers on. Thank you.
State of Ohio versus John T. Wellman, case number CRB 24444.
Mr. Stratton's case. At RRS.
Yes. Yes. He has a hearing problem, Your Honor.
Okay. Well, sounds like some things he's doing well on, other things he still needs to work on.
Yes, Your Honor.
You write that down for us?
Do I have another month or so?
Yes.
I need the case number.
November the 8th?
No, Your Honor, I'm not good that week.
15th?
15th is good.
November 15th. Pretrial, 10 o'clock.
All right.
Thank you, Your Honor.
November 15th. Okay, so I'll give you the paper then, okay? Continue to do what you're supposed to do. All right.
State of Ohio versus Jordan Wiley, case number CRB 24565.
She's online, Your Honor. So, Your Honor, she's online there. At the Bluffs. She's supposed to leave the Bluffs tomorrow, graduate or complete it, and she's going to be living with her mother. Isn't that correct, Jordan?
I've actually extended my stay here until the 10th.
Oh, okay.
But I think they sent in a progress report, and then I was gonna go stay with my mom, if that's okay.
I do have a report dated October 3rd.
Okay.
It's very positive. So you are going to be living with your mother then?
Yeah,
Where does she live?
in Parkerville.
Okay, so you'll be local.
Yeah, we discussed that last time, Your Honor. So,
Now, house, I know this is really my business, but I'm going to ask about it because I think it was a big factor of what's going on with her domestic situation.
go ahead, Your Honor.
Does she have, she have a lawyer? I think she needs a lawyer and.
I'm not sure what's going on with the, that part of the domestic part of it, but, so I'm not sure what's going on with that.
Okay.
But you can ask, Your Honor.
Well, you just heard my comment. I don't know if there's a divorce pending or will be, but you probably need representation in that. Well,
Right.
not probably, we do need representation.
Yes. Have you started any divorce proceedings, Jordan?
Not yet. I tried to reach out to my attorney. I didn't know that I was allowed to get divorced before I'm pregnant, but I have reached out to Brian several times since I've been in here. I don't know if you know I've been here, but I haven't heard anything.
Okay, sounds like she's making an attempt.
Okay, yeah, that wouldn't stop you from getting a divorce. But I was afraid maybe your husband sued you for divorce and you weren't responding.
No.
That hadn't happened.
No, that has not happened.
Okay. So if we set this after the 10th, she'll be here locally and come in then.
Correct.
Let's make it the 25th. October 25th?
Yes.
Okay, your next hearing is going to be October 25th. I'll expect you to come to court at 10 o'clock, October 25th. Okay, good luck. Looks like you're doing well.
State of Ohio recalls Sarah Woods, case number CRB 21686, CRB 22326.
Okay, it's a good screen. That's good.
I've been really sick this week, is probably why I look a little rough right now.
Oh, I screen everybody, so
Okay.
Okay, well, you need to get out here and get some community service done. And keep up with your treatment. That's gonna be number one priority.
Yes, sir.
It looks like that's going well. Can you pay anything on your phone?
I paid $100 this morning.
Online?
No, here at the clerk. I have the receipt.
Well, I've got that, but it's got a line through it too. I don't know if that meant something. Why they would put a line through it.
There's
She's got a
Jim in the
receipt.
front.
I heard it. Might be in the back. But now it's not.
It should have been put on this one because it's the older case. Okay, yeah, they wrote it in the wrong file. It should have been written in the case number is this one, they wrote it in the 22 case file, and nobody wrote it in. Will do that?
Yeah, I think that receipt
Okay, your next hearing will be November.
If it could be on a Friday?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
November 15th.
All right, thank you so much.
And they'll bring the receipt back.
State of Ohio versus Shannon D. Lockhart, case number CRB 24516, CRB 23776 A and B, CRB 14298.
Well, how's she doing?
Where?
All right, is this case still pending as far as the
24,516 is, that's not resolved. Let's see what else we got. 23,776 is not resolved. And then we got some old cases, 14 and 16 cases.
So I guess we need to know whether we need to have a trial or whether she's going to enter guilty pleas today. If she's doing well in treatment, we're happy about that. Our thoughts are that we would want her to complete her treatment and to get a suspended jail sentence.
May I approach your honor?
Yeah.
We don't want her to go to jail.
Yes, David.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a Walmart theft. 24,516. And then the other one is pending as a traffic matter. 23,776. It's still pending, and it's a driving without a license and no safety belt.
I'm going to have to change the pleas, Your Honor.
Okay. What police you respond
Guilty.
to both?
To both, yes, sir.
Is that correct, Ms. Locker?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. The OVP says you're compliant with your treatment and your screens are good.
Yes, sir.
That's good. Good job. Okay, on the 24,516, this theft offense, are you working or what's going on?
I'm a stay-at-home mom, full-time.
Impose a $50 fine where you pay the court costs. 20 days in jail suspended on the condition that you complete treatment with OEP.
Yes, sir.
Ordered to do 5 days of community service. $50. Days in jail suspended. The review hearing will be November. Does it matter what day of the week?
No, Your Honor.
November 12th. That's a Tuesday. Because the 11th is Veterans Day. It'll be at 9. What about? I'm sorry. Yeah, stay out of Walmart.
I think it's just going to
What about your driver's license?
I have to get, my fines are really high. I owe in Huntington and here. So I have to pay the ones off in Huntington before I can start on the ones here.
Okay. So that's not take a while.
Yes, sir.
Cody's recall for juvenile.
I do not drive though. I have a fiance, he drives everywhere.
Okay. about your seatbelt?
My seatbelt.
Why don't you wear it?
I do now.
Okay. It's a smart play.
Yes, I do now.
Playing the odds. You need to wear it. Be smart. Do the smart things.
Yes.
Wearing a seatbelt is a smart thing to do.
Yes, it is.
Okay, on the, this is case number 23776, the traffic matter on no license and no safety belt. I'll just give you a $50 fine on not having a license, and on safety belt, that's a mandatory $30 fine.
Okay, yes, sir.
And, okay. What did I say, the 12th, or November 12th? Review hearing November the 12th on everything that you got.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. See Mr. Major about your probation.
Okay. Just go on.
State of Ohio versus Justin M. Wells, case number CRA 24637. Justin Wells.
Just for arraignment, okay? You're Justin M. Wells?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Wells, it's alleged that Fayette Township, September the 25th through September the 30th of this year, you purposely deprived Lowe's of property, being a generator with a value of $899 and a battery pulse saw value of $419. So the total value is $1,318. You're charged with a theft offense. It's a felony because of the amount of the value of the property being over $1,000. So the maximum is a year in jail, $2,500 fine. Do you understand the charge?
Yes, Your Honor.
And were you here when I explained the rights of defendants?
I was.
You understand your rights?
I do.
You haven't made a hire lawyer.
I do not.
You have a job.
I do not.
All right, Tyler Smith, I'll appoint you to represent Mr. Wells. He's appeared today. Well, he was released from the jail on a medical OR, and then, well, that wasn't. It was overcrowded. That's why he was released. So, and he showed up on his own. So I'm going to let him sign a signature bond of $2,000. When would you like to do the preliminary hearing?
The only date I'm not available, Your Honor, and considering that he's going to remain out, we can waive time to discuss it, so I don't have to do it within the next 10 days. But the only date that I'm not available, I have a trial beginning October 21st, so I mean, we can wait 2 weeks. I guess, would that be the 18th?
Yeah.
If that's not too crowded that day, I don't know the doctors.
That can work. I mean, they're all, by the time we get there, they're all pretty crowded. So
I understand.
It'll be okay. October the 18th will be the preliminary defendant waives till then. And that is at 10 a.m. He has a signature bond.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Agnes Sexton, case number CRA 24209, CRB 24210, CRB 2349 A and B, CRB 2274.
This is Mr. Smith's case, and it's set as a preliminary hearing. She said, counsel.
Your Honor, she completed services with us on the 12th of September. She was set up to go into outpatient services with RSS. I was told that she didn't make it for that appointment.
I'm set to start Infinity tomorrow.
I don't know what that is.
It's a boxing program, an outpatient program. I was on it, there, I was on the Brixoni side.
Okay. Oh, yeah. When's last time?
Shot it when I was there, the 12th.
The 12th, that's 3 weeks ago.
Yeah. It may or may not be in my system.
Well, I mean, she's not on Suboxone right now. I don't know if Suboxone's actually, I don't know if it's necessary or not, if she hasn't had it since the 12th or less.
Well, you told me you wanted me to attend outpatient, so I was just going to continue with the Suboxone program. And I was on
I'm okay with
Brixoni shot.
continuing with it. I don't know Infinity, I don't know what that is, but I
Your Honor,
was.
it's an outpatient treatment center in Ashland.
No, it's in Barbersville.
Okay,
There may be one in Ashland, but this one's in Barbersville.
Okay, I wanted her to do urine screen today.
Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Tony Walters, case number CRA 23466, CRB 23467 A and B, CRB 2354.
It's Mr. Smith's case, pretrial.
Yes, Your Honor, I know that she has completed Cardinal, is that correct? And when did she complete Cardinal? I think
Over a year and a half ago, I think.
over a year and a half ago. So that dealt with some of the cases. The one that the reason we keep on coming back, I think, was to clean up property. And we presented pictures and of the progress that's going on. I think there's some stuff, though, that I believe there's a gentleman that needs to move. Yeah. Yeah, her husband has to move because she's unable to do it, but they're moving the house. Is that what?
They are. They're moving from South Winton.
Okay.
Arlington.
Okay. So I don't know how long that's going to take.
And she still has a fine.
Yeah. You still have fines. Have you paid anything lately?
She works in community service for it.
Yeah, I've been in service.
Okay.
They say there's nothing to do to other the cases that's pending.
She can work tomorrow and get $100 credit.
Okay.
Okay. That's fine. Or maybe just set another date to come back. Hopefully we'll have more progress on the property.
What week did you say you had a trial?
The 21st of this month, Your Honor.
Oh, okay. So November is okay.
Yes.
November 8th?
That's fine.
State of Ohio versus Trevor DeMint, case number CRB 24344, CRA 23514, CRA 23380, CRB 21167, CRA 2321, CRB 2322.
Your Honor, Mr. Dement contacted me this morning. He says that he had to go to the doctor today. He will have a doctor's excuse if a continuance is granted. I'm going to seek a continuance. I don't know what the court's or state's position on that will be.
Mr. Hill.
We're not opposed to a short continuance.
I'm available all of the close upcoming court dates except, well, no, I'm available every court date through the 18th. So if you want to pick, if you want to keep it short for that, you know, those are all open, or whatever you want to go beyond that, that's your preference.
Are you here the 15th?
I am here the 15th.
Tuesday. That's a Tuesday.
Okay.
October 15th.
Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Wesley Earls, case number CRB 24276, CRB 24277, CRB 2497, CRB 2488, and B.
Your Honor, you may recall that in one or more, maybe all of these, there was a competency suggestion and an NGRI plea entered. There was never an evaluation performed pursuant to these specific pleas and suggestions. However, a case went on to the grand jury at which I was appointed on that. I filed similar documents in common pleas court. A competency evaluation was undertaken there. Mr. Earls was found to be competent, and upon that finding, he instructed me to withdraw the not guilty by reason of insanity plea in those cases. I'm comfortable saying that if he's been found competent and it was by SOFIS or the former court clinic, so it presumably would be the same evaluators who we would have had here. Based on that, I'm comfortable with the court's leave to withdraw the NGRIs and the competency suggestions.
Okay.
Then with that ruling, I spoke to Mr. Heald before. I don't know what his position on this is at this point. This has been going on now for about, it's been going on for about 6 months at this point. There have been no further problems in quite a while. There were a couple different charges that appeared on a staggered basis over a period of the first couple months, but it's been quite a while. There's not been any further problems. There have been no further problems with the alleged victims of the first case, which had to do with some events that took place at Mr. Earls' residence and the surrounding apartment complex. That's been trouble-free now for 6 months. Now, some of that time he was away getting treatment, but he's been back there for quite a while now. There haven't been any further problems that I'm aware of. I'm going to think this might be the time with everything that's gone on, for this to be dismissed. If we want to follow it a little bit longer, we can. I'm going to ask that these be dismissed without cost due to his financial situation. He is seeking, I don't know if it's going to be Social Security Disability or SSI, but he's seeking disability coverage through Social Security Administration. And the history of this case, and there was a hospitalization that took place during all this. He doesn't have an income at the moment. I think it would be reasonable to waive court costs in this situation if it's the court and the state deem that it's the time to dismiss.
Well, Your Honor, and not to directly contradict what Mr. Steyer's intentions are, or his wishes, but we just learned that he had been found competent. What I'd like to be able to do is to have some time to make sure that these people who are the alleged victims know what our intention is, see if there's been any further problems. It doesn't sound like there have been, but he still has the case in common police court that's pending. And so we'd ask to come back one more time.
And if I may, this isn't fully and completely set forth yet. Is Ms. Dalrymple still here?
I believe she is.
I was going to have him interview with Ms. Dalrymple for QRT, which was going to be probably our plan for how to deal with the case in common police court. So if she's here, I'm going to get him in touch with one another, either do the evaluation or make an appointment to do that, and if not, we'll work on setting that up sometime before Friday. So if she's here, well, I can deal with that off the record.
Okay. Why don't we continue it for another month, then we can.
That'd be
enough time.
Yeah, we should know by then what's going on. So what's a good day? Early November. I'm here November 1st.
That's getting, how about the 4th? That's better.
I have a jury trial scheduled, but I'm here the 8th.
Okay, November 8th.
So write that down, Leslie.
November 8th, 10 o'clock.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, so talk to this lady right here. She'll probably go out there and meet you.
Just have a seat out for Bobby. I'll be out there in just a minute.
Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Jermaine L. Smith, case number CRB 24380.
When will we come back on
The 8th of November. May I come forward, Your Honor?
Yes.
To provide Mr. Hill a copy of the letter that I received. I'm bringing it forward to you as well. Your Honor, Mr. Smith is a resident of Columbus. This is a matter we were looking at for a possible 90-day continuance with anger management or domestic violence treatment. He has signed up for and started a class that actually the program starts on the 7th, so it's actually going to start next week, but he signed up for it and ready to go on it. This program is a long-term program. He said it's expected to last 9 months. That's longer than we usually follow these cases. But obviously, I think at this point, I would expect that the state's going to at least want to see some progress and some attendance records. So I think the best thing to do on this would be go out at least a month or so, maybe a little bit longer than that, and come back. And at that point, if Mr. Smith could provide us with a progress report, we might say, hey, it looks like he's on the right track. We're ready to move along from this. If not, at that point, we can determine what we want to do.
Well, we had made an agreement as to how we wanted to proceed. We consider this a pretty serious situation, and we understand that he's receiving some counseling and whatnot. I mean, I think we still need to consider pursuing this to a conclusion, whether it's a trial or a plea. We don't have to make that decision today. I don't want to go out too far, though.
Okay. November 8th?
Yeah, I'm on the docket, obviously, so let's set it then. We can.
Is that a Friday?
That is a Friday. It's Friday. Friday's better for you, I believe. Yeah, we'd like to stick
Monday and Wednesday.
We'd like to stick to Fridays.
November the 8th, 10 o'clock.
Not doing a plea or nothing. No.
We may not have to, and if we get to that point down the road, we'll make a decision.
Like you trying to make it all serious. Like,
Don't talk right now. I'll come talk to you. You're on the record. There's your microphone right there. It picks up even really quiet talk. So,
State of Ohio.
thank you.
Jordan Irving.
Okay, you got it.
CRA 24-618. Jordan Irving.
Last case.
Set for pretrial today. This was an extradition to Kentucky. They were supposed to be picked up by today. Okay, so they were picked up, so this case is dismissed.
State of Ohio recalls James DeMint at the Lawrence County Jail, case number CRB 24-635, CRA 24-290, CRD 23-1859.
Mr. Smith represents him.
Yes, Your Honor.
Guess he did decide to do it spring today.
By the time I got on the phone to talk to him, he had already tested, or had gone back to test, so.
Have you seen him?
I have, Your Honor. It's my understanding that he tested for 3 substances.
Yes.
And has he been arraigned on the new charge?
I believe.
On the passing bad checks?
Yes, yes.
Okay. I believe that from talking with Mr. DeMint, I assume this, maybe we have that information, that he's been in since Monday in the county jail?
Sometime this week, I don't know.
He advised me it was Monday. I'm not sure if that's been confirmed by the county jail or not. I think.
Still has a felony pending.
Right, and I'm hoping that, he said he was doing outpatient with OVP, Mr. DeMint? Okay, I don't know if that's.
He finished that.
Okay. I don't know with, based on what I saw with the, what he tested with, maybe that's, if
He had been at the
That's
council.
something I think I've tested for. There's things I want to run you first.
He was booked in on the 1st.
on the 1st, so Tuesday. I think maybe for his failure to appear, I believe it was August 30th, I believe, he missed a pretrial.
He did, August 30.
If maybe we can get him out back into OVP, whether it's inpatient or
I
outpatient.
think he needs to go someplace else.
Okay, well, wherever, if he can be assessed and if he needs to go to inpatient or out, whatever they decide.
He was at the counseling center at one time. Looks like he completed there.
Yes, some of the substances that I'm testing for are drug medicines that I want.
You want to talk to James? He was at your facility before. He failed to appear for a hearing on August 30th. He got arrested. He's got a new charge that's not drug related. Took a urine screen today. Tested positive for cocaine, buprenorphine, and THC. He's claiming that some other medication he's taking makes him positive for cocaine. That's news to me. Is that not right?
You tested positive for buprenorphine, which I believe you take Suboxone, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
That's not what I'm worried about.
I know, and I believe THC, I don't know if he's aware. And you also tested positive for cocaine.
That's probably my age.
Probably what?
That's not the medication.
Okay, there you go. He said it's not the medication. There you
I
go.
wouldn't think.
Okay. We're just making sure you knew what you tested positive for.
Right.
Okay.
You want to talk to him?
Don't need to. If you want to send him to us, we'd love to have him back. He was a model client. He did extremely well while he was with us.
You need to go back to the counseling center inpatient.
Mr. Dement,
Yeah.
the judge is,
Can I get time to take care of this matter? The criminal charge I have over?
well, you will while you're inpatient. I mean, the cases are still pending, so he wants you to get back in treatment. It's kind of hard to do if you're sitting in the county jail to take care of it.
Do I would like $750 to take care of this one down there?
I got that, but you have a new charge we need to take care of too. We can't resolve
That's this right here. That's the charge I'm speaking of.
the bad check.
Yeah. Yeah, I can put this up, but this is
Okay.
August 23rd.
All right, but you still have a felony charge, and that is drug related, so we're not going to finish that up either. You're going to have to get back into treatment.
I understand that.
All right, so if you want to be released today, it'd be to the counseling center. I'm basically telling you what the judge is going to tell you.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, so we're on the same page. The counseling center can, I guess, pick them up. Love to. Okay.
Okay, I'm going to order you released to the counseling center on, we'll go back to what it was before, $5,000 OR bond. You can do this, we got to work on next time. I mean, he's fine when somebody's watching him. He's got to figure out how he can do this when he's out on his own. And you got to come to court. You didn't come to court. It's been a month and you didn't come to court.
I understand it. Your Honor.
You probably don't need to say anything.
Okay.
It's not going to change my mind and it might damage your case. So let's set another hearing for you. Couple weeks, I would say.
I'm here on the 18th already, Your Honor.
Okay, October the 18th. See you in 2 weeks, hopefully with a good report.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Heather Fraser at Lawrence County Jail, case number CRB 24104, CRB 19742.
Mr. Morpham's case, evaluated by hometown.
They're going to take this.
Does she need the detox, you think, or?
She said she hadn't used since Monday, so I think she will be okay.
Okay. Well, Ms. Krager, do we need an ankle monitor now? She left once before with, against advice. I think this has happened twice before. I'm going to order you released with an ankle monitor. So this is going to make sure you understand. Once I place the ankle monitor on you, if you cut it and run, you're going to prison. You're on my control. So you've had 2 chances before and you left treatment. So we're getting really serious. So you can't leave. You can leave. If you leave, you got the ankle monitor on, they're going to know exactly where you are. They'll just come pick you up. The only solution to that is cut the ankle monitor off. Well, you may get a few weeks out, but if they find you, they're going to file an escape charge against you. You are going to go to prison for cutting the ankle monitor. You understand me? I'm not kidding. Because I've had people, I tell this very same thing to them, and they don't believe me. Because I've had people do it, and they're in prison right now for cutting their ankle monitor.
Your Honor, if I may, we are at our limits. It may be a while until we take one off.
Okay. I don't know when we can get one. You can't go till you get an ankle monitor, because you've left treatment twice before. Let's put her on the docket for, you're here Monday, aren't you?
Yes, Judge.
Put her on the docket for Monday, just to keep track of things, and eventually we'll get you an ankle monitor, but I'm not gonna let you go till you get an ankle monitor.
Okay.
And this is what you wanna do?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Anything else?
No, sir.
Okay. You're on the docket for Monday. Hopefully we'll have an ankle monitor before then, but we'll just keep working on it till you get one, you go to treatment and get clean and stay clean. Okay, that's it.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
It says, unfortunately, we can't.
We're finished.
Okay, good. We're finished with the jail.
Your Honor, before you disconnect from the jail, may I approach?
Yeah.
Gary Sowers went and talked to Miss Catter. Her boyfriend, whose number she gave me, is in Chapmanville without a way to get up here. Oh, we reached that. I don't know if there's anything to be done about that at this point.
That's sad.
Yeah, it is quite sad. I don't know.
Well, apparently the boyfriend can take care of the cat then.
Well, I would think so. That's a possibility. That may
They're all worried
solve
about the cat, so.
That may solve that issue. I sent text and haven't gotten a response from him, but apparently he spoke to Gary, so possibly.
You can't post the bond, or you just can't come down here and get her.
Well, I think Gary's not willing to drive to Chapmanville for $250.
Okay.
Or whatever he charges, which I know is more than 10%.
It can't be halfway.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know if he's maybe just trying to get us to change the situation in some way. I'm gonna ask him to try to get bonds still set. I don't know. So I guess there's really no reason not to call this at this point.
Yeah, well, she's on for the 11th. She's coming available to have a preliminary hearing.
Yeah, I'll just give this back.
Maybe she needs a new boyfriend.
I don't get involved in that. That's the issue.
State of Ohio versus Agnes Sexton, case number CRA 24209, CRB 24210, CRB 2349 A&D, CRB 22740 on a recall.
Okay.
The Suboxone, I assume, would still be in their system, but the other ones are, there's no explanation for, so.
In those.
Yes.
I start Infinity tomorrow, sir.
I don't want you to go there. I want you to go someplace that I
Okay,
know.
where would you like me to go?
Well, you were supposed to go to RRS, weren't you?
Yes.
I misplaced, in rehab, I lost my medical card. I've got something that's got
Well, they'll take
my,
care of that. Where's Bobby? See him?
Yes, Your Honor.
okay. That's fine.
we'll get him in here and you can talk to him.
All right.
Where are you gonna be living?
I live at 852 County Road 3, Chesapeake.
What's County Road 3?
Down by the boat dock, Bradrick Boat Dock.
Oh. She wants to come to RRS now.
Call and get her scheduled.
Where's RRS?
Chesapeake.
Is that Riverside?
It used to be Riverside.
Okay.
Yeah.
Formerly known.
Yes.
Do you want to take a look at her screen?
I'm sorry.
You saw it? Okay.
Yes.
Well, you're here the 18th, aren't you? Let's
Yes,
go
sir.
back and see where we are.
Okay.
See how you're doing.
October 18th, so next year.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Step out here with me.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio recalls Lisa Moore, case number CRA 24595.
Excuse me. I've seen the test result, Your Honor.
You seen it?
I have.
Everybody's
Your Honor, I think it seems obvious from that result that you're going to be looking for treatment, inpatient treatment. The only thing I would raise is, just let me talk. Let me talk. There was an incident on a prior time she was dealing, I'm not sure if it happened at Bethesda or simply.
It was in February.
Okay, she had an incident with a current client of Bethesda that resulted in a pretty serious injury to her. She's not comfortable going there. I think that is probably a legitimate reason not to want to return to Bethesda, but I also think I'm gonna tell her, and I would have told her, she's not gonna pick where she goes, even if the court agrees with that situation, with that the court would want to pick somewhere else that can take her and let her go somewhere else. And I don't know that under the circumstances, OVP is necessarily appropriate due to the length of,
They don't got bed.
well, and they don't have a bed apparently. So I don't know if anyone else that can take her has a bed and would be interested in talking to her.
She'll have Ohio Medicaid, she's an Ohio resident.
She is an Ohio resident.
Yeah,
You have
I live in
Medicaid?
Ohio. I live in Ohio.
You have Medicaid?
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, she does.
I obviously need to talk to her for a few minutes.
Okay, let's have that happen.
You hear that?
Okay, so you're gonna need to go talk to this guy back here.
Okay, where's he at?
It's the guy with the green thing and the blue shirt.
And he needs to see what you tested for.
Yeah, do you want me to grab that, Your Honor?
She may need to go to Foundations for detox. Strongly suspected.
That's all since Friday of last week.
State of Ohio versus Nicholas Atkins, case number CRA 24294, CRB 24295, CRB 24293.
Mr. Smith's case, preliminary hearing and pretrial.
Yes, Judge.
Okay, so Nicholas isn't doing so great in outpatient, so we've spoke with him today. He's willing to go back inpatient. OVP does not have a bed, so he has talked with TCC, and you are willing to take him. Yes.
Okay. So we'll switch then. You're in agreement, Mr. Smith?
Yes, Judge, that sounds like a plan, yes.
Okay, you'll transport him today, or get him transported?
Yes, Your Honor.
Well, the 18th wasn't too bad, but it's filling up fast.
I'm good. The 25th is probably better for me if that's not too far out.
All right, we'll make it the 25th. Next hearing will be October 25th. Preliminary hearing, same pretrial.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
When are we coming back on that?
State of Ohio versus Lisa M. Hughes, case number CRA 24550, CRA 24551, CRB 13569, TRD 08972.
Mr. Smith's case. Preliminary hearing. Yes.
Hey, Roger.
She graduated today.
She did, Judge. Apparently she still got her ankle monitor on as well. We moved it up to today.
Okay.
Major said usually they don't allow them to go home and do outpatient with the monitor on, so.
Okay, I'll order it removed today. And you're going to go to ODP outpatient in Huntington?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You got a place to live?
Yes, sir.
Where's that going to be?
1912 Virginia Avenue, Huntington.
Who lives there?
That's my grandmother's house.
Okay, what's her name?
Donna. She's passed away. But my cousin and my sister live there with me.
Okay. And they know you're coming?
Yes.
They're real?
Yes.
Okay.
Your Honor, she has an ankle monitor on. I didn't know if you was aware of that.
Yeah, I'm going to order it removed.
Okay. Yeah.
So she can start outpatient.
Your Honor, we have cases that are still pending, I believe, a theft charge and a resisting arrest charge. So we're happy that she's reached this level of recovery and she's going to outpatient, but we need to resolve these two cases. We're willing to keep the felony case, the most serious case, open and pending here, and we would agree to dismiss it later on if she continues to be successful in treatment. These other two charges aren't the same. We want a resolution on those. If she's willing to plead guilty to those, we would ask the court to delay the sentencing, let her be successful, and that would have a big determining factor on what we wanted as far as a resolution on those, as far as a sentence. We don't want her to go to jail over this, but we do need to get these resolved.
I don't mind doing that, Judge. I didn't know this was even on today. It was set for next week. I'd like to talk to her. I don't mind probably doing that the next hearing, but I do need to chat with her before.
You want to do it the 11th then?
That's
when it was set.
We could, yes, I'm here the 11th. That would be fine.
Okay, we'll keep it for the 11th.
Okay.
Come back and we'll either have a plea then on those other charges.
Yes.
Or we'll set it for trial.
Okay.
Thank you, Judge.
The 11th.
The 11th.
They were, they
I thought it
originally
was
designed for
11th.
the 11th.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still have my file and I need to chat with her.
October.
Yeah, week from today.
1 week.
It's at 10 o'clock. 10, 11, and 10.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
I just felt like I needed to speech.
State of Ohio recalls Cody J.W. Lee, case number TRC 23152 A, B, and C, TRC 221690 A and B, TRD 222101 A and B. Cody Lee. Lost Bree also.
Yeah, we'll pass it.
Sorry, Judge.
No, She's not. Stay out. Go out and smoke. Hang out front. At the end of the docket, I'll call you and say, okay, Cody, I'm ready for you. You'll be the last one taken, the very last case. Sorry, Mr. Smith.
Oh, no, I understand, Judge. I thought they were right behind me, but apparently you didn't listen earlier. I understand.
You get punished with him.
Won't be the first time.
He deserves it for something, even if it's not this.
True.
Yeah. State of Ohio versus Shannon Boggs, case number CRB 24521, TRC 1940-45. Set for citizen.
Melanie?
Mr. Morford's case.
Now, pressure on it.
Yes. Good. It's an excellent report. Are we ready to resolve this or keep on?
Your Honor, on the criminal mischief charge, he pled guilty previously, and we had, our victim on that matter was seeking restitution, but since then, it's my understanding that Mr. Boggs's house burned down.
That's correct.
Yes.
And so he is not living next door to Miss Butt anymore, and she doesn't want a protection order anymore, and she doesn't want restitution anymore. So we're okay with that, and he pled to the OVI previously, so whatever sentence the court puts down on that charge, we can ask that the sentence on the criminal mischief charge be concurrently.
Okay, so we can go ahead and sentence on those. And just leave the 24-521 pending, or you want it, is it right for resolution also? I think there should be. That's the one that there's a protection order on, it looks like.
Yes, and he pled guilty to that previously, it's my understanding, on September 6th. If he didn't,
He did. Well, I don't think I was here, so there's a note that I don't understand. It looks like GG. What that means. Maybe it was good. Was there a plea on that day?
I don't see one. Did you plead?
That was the day after my surgery. So I wasn't here.
My client's thinking it was continued, Judge. I know on August 26th, I was in the hospital, and Mr. Smith covered. Then we came back on September 6th. And all I've got is not a good report and a recall.
Okay. Well, so he's not willing to, how do you want to proceed with this?
Do you want to proceed with that, Mr. Hill, that the victim doesn't want anything?
That's the criminal mischief.
yeah, we'll not leave the charge, Your Honor.
Okay, 24-521 is knowledge. So we just need to clear up the 19-40-45 A. And that was an OVI. you have in your records, there was a urine screen on it. Do you have the results on that urine screen from, that was in 2019?
I do, Your Honor. Methamphetamine, THC, and amphetamine.
Okay. He's getting counseling now, so.
Yes.
All right, Mr. Boggs, anything you want to say before I send you on the ODI?
No, Your Honor, other than, I think I'm doing as good as I could possibly do at Riverside. Probably a dozen or more good screens. I ain't missed no appointments, and I don't look to go backwards ever. And it's been a tough week.
Is that just, the house fire just happened?
Yes. Thursday morning.
Okay. Sorry about that.
Yes, Your Honor.
Where are you living now?
I'm staying at my mom's out in Scotttown. My sister and I take care of her anyway. She needs the help, so I guess that's the only good to come of it so far.
Okay, well, I hate to add to it, but I mean, this happened before, and one of the problems is, I mean, you were out of pocket for years on this, so I can't really cut you much of a break because of that. So I'm gonna give you a $500 fine on the ODI, where you pay the court costs, 6-month license suspension, so that's up already. 30 days in jail, suspend 30. I'm going to make it 60 hours of community service. I'm doubling the community service because you waited so long before you came in. Well, you didn't come in on your own, you got arrested. So 2 years of level 4 probation. I'm going to, well, I might have to go to the DIP school, but I'm going to require the complete treatment with IRS as a part of the probation. He had a V-case tail light, $10 fine on that. Set review hearing for him. Since he's still at RRS, I'm not going to be that far out. November 12th will be the first review hearing at 9 a.m. You'll need to check in with Mr. Major about his probation.
Yes, Your Honor. You can talk to Josh Cooper, and he'll tell you whether you're expecting. I don't know. You're hearing it at 9 o'clock.
State of Ohio recalls Elijah Mills, case number TRD 222577.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Elijah Mills is now here. This was some of the review hearing docket. He actually has a bond up, so it should have been sent. Yeah. And you have been at RRS, are you still there?
No, sir, I've been here twice since I left RRS. It was a continuation on the citation, the fine for the traffic violation. Last month I was here and paid a payment on that, and you had scheduled me for earlier today, and I had transportation problems and called, Your Honor. And I'm able to make another payment today, sir.
And you got, this should have been set for sentencing, not review. Because he has a bond up, they just posted in July.
Right, but I've been here since my bond and made payments and been before you, Your Honor.
I know, but I like to keep the bond effect because then I can just call Mr. Sauer and he'll come
I understand.
snatch you up if you don't show up. Okay, how much are you gonna pay today?
20, Your Honor.
Okay. See the clerk, I'll set your next hearing for sentencing on November 15th.
Okay, thank you, Your
Paid
Honor.
it off, you can quit coming to these hearings, but it'll be a sentencing because there's a bond up.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Your Honor.
See the clerk.
Yes, sir.
Now, Lisa Hughes, okay, that's not the same one, that was a different person. There's two Lisas? Okay. Lisa Moore's the one that's being talked to.
That's ready to be recalled.
Okay.
State of Ohio recall Lisa Moore, case number CRA 24595.
Well, my phone's been blowing up, so apparently people do watch this on YouTube. This altercation did not happen at Bethesda.
No, I misunderstood that situation.
Before they went to Bethesda.
No, I misunderstood. I asked her for clarification, and she clarified, but I didn't think it was important. The important thing is that apparently that individual is at Bethesda, and it would probably be better not to have them together. But I guess I misunderstood rather than misspeaking, but I misunderstood.
So, what do you say?
Me?
No, him.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
We're willing to give her a shot.
If I may, from the conversation I heard between them, I have little faith she's gonna stay.
I'm going to stay.
I believe she might need a weekend in jail just to
No,
detox from it and get her
I got-
mind straight.
I promise I will stay. I will.
Monday.
Okay, I'll order her into custody. She can start her treatment on Monday. You're committed and anxious here.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Grab your phone, come on.
I'll put her on the docket for Monday. We'll finalize the thing.
Thank you, Your Honor.
We'll get it.
State of Ohio versus Keith W. Cooper, case number CRD 231812A and B. Keith Cooper.
Keith Cooper, are you representing him, Mr. Cooper? Okay. He's got 21-121, case number 21-288, 23-1812. He has a bond up. Is this on the sentencing docket?
I think so, Judge.
Yeah, he bonded before, let's see. Well, he's got a bunch of papers, so I'll have to rummage through and find the bond.
Judge, he called the court early this morning and said he had transportation issues. I understand he lives in Gallipolis, and he asked if you could put him on Monday's docket.
Well, it looks to me like he's already had a warrant outstanding on this traffic matter, was sentencing on April the 9th at 4 p.m. for the traffic court. He didn't appear then either. Oh, that was back, okay. Yeah, that's some time ago. He has been here since then. Okay. What's the state's position on this? Do you want to give it a continuance or not?
How about a bench warrant in 7 days if he's not in?
Okay. All right, he's got 7 days to come in before warrant will issue.
He'll be here Monday, Judge.
Well, no, I can't do that, because he's got a bond up. So, put on my desk, I'll find the bond. And if he's not here Monday, I'll release the hounds on Monday, which means Mr. Sowers.
Thank you, Judge.
Put on my desk to look for the bond. So he's got till Monday, he's got to be here Monday. He doesn't want that knock. I don't know, does Mr. Sowers even knock? He may not knock. Probably just comes in unannounced.
State of Ohio versus Jeremy A. McMillan, case number TRC 20-246A, TRC 22-769 A, B, and C, TRC 14-2341 A, B, and C.
Jeremy is here today with his lawyer, Mr. Smith.
Can I approach you?
Yes.
You're quite popular here.
He didn't show up, so
Good check.
Jeremy's still sober living and fully living fantastic.
Very good. We're still continuing to monitor this.
Yes, Judge, I believe so. We're getting closer, but I don't know that we're quite there yet. He's been doing well there.
Yeah. He needs to get some of his community service done.
How much hours do I have?
I'm showing 60 hours on this one case.
How many cases do I have?
I've got 3 files
I've got 3 open cases.
that have never been finished.
Give me a number and I'll start on it immediately.
Okay, that sounds good. Come out tomorrow morning. You get two.
Last time I said that and didn't make it, I went to jail, so can we go with a 50-50?
So you're gonna be here tomorrow morning?
Is that a double credit day?
Double day tomorrow?
Yeah, you can get 12 hours for 6.
And which township is it?
Union.
Now, they're the ones that fix the hot dogs and popcorn and stuff?
Usually pizza.
You
Pizza.
gonna have pizza, get double credit.
You talked me right into it. You talked me right into it. I don't even know if I can get down here
But
yet.
it's really hard work. I mean, they put shackles on you, they have you out there with a sledgehammer, busting up rocks. That's not true.
I'm used to it. I'm used to that.
No, it's really easy.
I got it.
And they feed you pizza, and they're nice to you.
Is there here?
Make friends.
Be here at 7.
Here, they'll take you to Union Township cleanup day.
Be here.
Is that?
People come in with their trucks with.
What time do we come in?
Help them throw it in the bin, that's it.
What time do we need to be here?
7:30 a.m.
Oh my gosh, sharp. Yes, sir, I'll be here.
Okay, got you down.
That's a good deal.
Next hearing, we'll do December before Al graduates. We need to go to his retirement party. When is that, Mr. Chairman?
This is the 6th, Judge, December 6th.
December 6th.
We need to give Al good news on that day.
Yeah.
Until the 10th.
We could have Jeremy here, that's the court date. Okay, December the 6th.
Your Honor, is the 60 hours take care of all them cases?
That's the only one I think that you still.
I didn't know I owed any hours. I'd have had that took care of.
You make sure of that. No?
Your Honor, he may have some community service that he can do.
Okay. Speak with Mr. Cooper about that. But it looks like there's still some of it. December the 6th.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Come in and then I'll go to Judge Ferguson's retirement party and tell him what a great job he did.
It's that afternoon, yes.
Sounds great.
10 o'clock. 12/6 at 10.
December the 6th, 10 o'clock. Keep doing what you're doing, Jeremy.
Thank you, sir.
About to do some community service too.
All right.
State of Ohio versus Brittany Smith. Case number CRB 24171.
Mr. Smith's case.
Now, approach your honor.
Yes. Okay, good. Okay, it's a good report, very good.
It is, Judge.
Is it time to finish this one up, or what's everyone's thought on that?
It was a Walmart shop with the judge. I think we're ready from our perspective. I don't know what the state has to say.
Yeah, we're not opposed to doing that today.
Okay, she's already pled guilty.
Yes.
She's done really well.
Yes, Your Honor, she's doing great in treatment.
Her reports are great. I think she realizes from what I read here that this is for her, really. I mean,
Yes.
I want to see you do it, but it benefits you and your kids more than it benefits me.
It's been great. I'm really happy that I got to go there, so it's awesome.
Good. Okay, anything you want to tell me before I sentence you?
I don't think so.
Okay. All right, I'll impose a $50 fine, order you to pay the court costs, 30 days in jail suspended, 30 hours community service, 2 years of probation, finish your treatment at RRS, stay out of Walmart. First review hearing, are you working at all?
No, not currently.
Okay. November 12th. That's a Tuesday. Usually court's on Mondays and Fridays, but holiday on the 11th, so it's going to be on Tuesday that week.
Okay.
Thank you, Judge.
9 a.m.
Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Jeremy J. Kearns. Case number CRA 23738, CRB 23739.
Your Honor, I believe we can resolve this case today. I believe the state's going to agree to dismiss the felony.
Okay, it's got a good report from Bethesda.
He's also sober-living and fully doing very well.
So the state's willing to dismiss the possession of 23738?
If that is the consensus of the counseling agency, that he's reached that level of completion, then I'm okay with that. And that would just leave the theft for sentence.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so 23738 is knowledge, which means dismissed.
All right, thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Anything you want to tell me before I send you on the theft?
I'd just like to thank Bethesda and everything they've done for me. Just, having my back and helping me through my addiction and everything. Other than that, I've done really well. I've got my license back. I got a job. I'm really doing really good. I'm just happy. And,
Congratulations.
It's good.
I'm
Thank
glad
you.
you're doing so well.
Yep, thank you.
Okay, so on the theft, I'm going to impose a $50 fine, order you to pay the court costs, 30 days in jail suspended, 30 hours community service. You can do it inside the county if you want, community service, or you can come here
Yeah, I can do it up here. I'm in sober living, so.
Oh, okay.
With in Ironton.
You're from Sauter County originally, but you're
Yes.
still here now?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Double credit day tomorrow, if you get it here in the morning, you get it.
I've got to work tomorrow, I believe, but I'll get it done.
Next Saturday is another double credit day.
Okay, all right, I'll look into it.
Stay out of Walmart.
Yeah.
It's part of the order. Review hearing. What, does your schedule change
Yeah.
each week, so you don't know?
Yeah, I'm not
But
sure.
you can tell them, well, I've got to take off this day?
Yeah, yep.
It's going to be a Monday or Friday, does it matter which day?
Either or, that's fine.
Okay, let's make it the 18th of November, that's a Monday. That'll be your first review hearing.
All right, thank you.
November 18th.
All right.
Continue to treat with the test.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Good job.
Got 2 years level 4, Your Honor. 2 years.
Yes.
State of Ohio versus Kevin M. Edwards, case number CRB 22176. Kevin Edwards.
I guess right on the bottom line.
Your Honor, this is an expungement that Mr. Edwards filed pro se, and we've looked that over and have no opposition to it. I don't know whether the court had an entry or not.
There's a judgment entry in the file.
So if I hadn't signed it, I would.
Okay. Is there anything you want to say, Mr. Edwards?
I'm just glad to get it out of the way. It's chances of affecting some of the construction work I'm doing.
Okay. All right, let's have him sign it off. There's a place for his signature. There's a pen there on the table. All right, I'm going to execute your judgment entry. If you want to obtain a copy, file stamp copy from the clerk, you can.
All right, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio recalls Cody JWB, case number TRC 23-152, A, B, and C, TRC 22-4690, A and B, excuse me, 1690, A and B, TRD 22-2101, A and B.
Josh Williams? Josh Williams.
Oh, I don't have a file.
I have him today. Are you on today?
Come up, Mr. Williamson, before, he goes last.
I don't have a file.
I didn't know.
I got a text from Amanda Rayburn saying he was on the docket today and that he's compliant.
Brother, we have him on the docket, please.
I thought he was next.
Joshua Williams.
Yes.
I'm
sorry, I came more or less a little anxious.
I'm here both days.
Sorry.
Judge here
Okay,
every month.
let's, I'll go ahead and do it today.
Okay.
Josh, you can set it for the 11th.
It's better to show up early than show up late. Just to explain yourself, so that's fine.
So now this is for his review,
Says it's a pretrial.
pre-trial review probably, because he had, he sent him back to the VA, he's there, he's compliant. So I'll reschedule your hearing from October the 11th to November 12th will be your next hearing.
That's fine, Judge.
Keep doing your counseling as you have been.
I have to, sir, with everything going on in my life right now. I need it.
You look a lot better just from the first time you came in. You improved your appearance.
I tell you, it's been rough. I got identity theft going now. They got me for
$20,000 in cash, $10,000 in credit cards, and then now they're threatening my family's life. I had to call the sheriff department last night.
Yeah, I'll
It's
make
been-
a report on that.
I did.
Hopefully they can help you.
We'll see you then.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, keep the door, Josh.
Sorry, I didn't get it.
No, it's fine.
Okay, now we can do,
Your Honor, I'm told there's some other people sitting out here that I don't have any.
She has a new charge, I believe, and they're getting it ready. She didn't check in.
State of Ohio versus Cody JWB, case number TRC 23-152 A, B, and C, TRC 22-1690 A and B, TRD 22-2101 A and B.
okay, so we're getting an update because
He
this
is,
report says he had been seen since September 19th.
yes, he is compliant with treatment. I guess they just hadn't put his encounters in his chart that I looked at, so I did confirm that this morning.
Okay, and why I made you go last is, I mean, I don't know, if we call your case, you're nowhere to be found. Maybe you're at the bathroom, I don't know, but I have a lot of people do that. They want to hang out outside and take 2 minutes to come in. If we have 50 cases, that adds 100 minutes onto the docket while everybody's sitting there waiting for you to come in, so.
I apologize. I have the wife and kids. I just went to run out to check on them.
All right. What's your schedule in November?
Judge, I'm pretty open, the 1st, 4th, 8th, 12th, 18th.
Let's do now. These are pretrials on the review, right?
Yes, I believe so.
Yes.
Want me to change it?
Let's see, make sure.
I had,
He's already been sentenced.
Okay.
Okay, November 8th,
that'd be fine. Yeah, just to make sure.
10 o'clock.
Got it, yeah.
Maybe we can wind it up then and get
I
Mr.
hope
Smith out
so.
of it.
I hope so, Judge, thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
See you then. Yeah.
Was it the court's intention to have any kind of a hearing on Kayla Holbrook? She is on the docket for pretrial, but I wasn't sure whether you wanted to actually have a hearing or just have it on the docket.
Well, remind me.
Oh, that's the one where we submitted briefs.
Oh, no, we don't need a hearing.
Okay, I didn't figure we did it before, I don't want to make
I
sure.
got your briefs.
Yeah.
I've scanned them over, haven't read them in any detail,
Yeah.
but I'll make a decision shortly.
Okay, just,
You'll be notified.
thank you.
State of Ohio versus Michelle Sturgill, case number CRB 24589.
You're Michelle Sturgill.
Yes, sir.
Dale's bringing you a copy of the charge. This is an arraignment hearing. So you sat through a lot of this. Were you here when I explained the rights that defendants have?
I know my rights.
Okay, I can go over them again with you if you want.
You're fine.
Okay. You're charged with an assault charge. You were just handed a copy of it. It alleges that on September 3rd, in Fayette Township, you knowingly caused or tried to cause physical harm to Lauren Sparks. So assault is a first-degree misdemeanor, carries a maximum penalty of 6 months in jail and a $1,000 fine. That's the most that you can get if you're found guilty. You understand the charge?
Yes, sir.
You understand your rights?
Yes, sir.
How do you plead to this charge?
Not guilty.
You want a lawyer appointed?
Please.
Do you have a job?
No, sir. I received SSI.
I'll appoint Mr. Morford to represent you. He's here in the courtroom. I'm entering a not guilty plea for you. She can sign a signature bond. I don't think you posted any kind of bond before now, did you?
Oh, no, sir. No, sir. I haven't been
Signature
in
bond, as
trouble.
long as you come to court, you don't have to post any money. $1,000 OR, is there a protection order request?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, I'm going to order, is there any problem for you to stay away from Lauren Sparks?
Sir, I'm in Pike County, and she's in Carter County.
So it shouldn't be any problem for you to stay away from her?
I mean, I come down to visit my family. No, I'm never around her. I mean,
Okay.
we are family is the thing. And,
You're related to some Sparks?
yes,
Okay.
yes, we are all related.
My grandmother's maiden name was Sparks.
Well, I think you remember old Charlie Fetter and everybody.
Maybe.
Maybe? You remember the Fetters?
Okay. So you're going to stay away from Lauren, and we'll come back to court when we set a pretrial.
But she's... I have a question.
Yes? You might want to ask Mr. Morford first.
Do I have her tried to face my accuser? How come she's not?
Well, that comes down to written. I'll explain to you when we finish your
What's your schedule, Mr. Morford?
Judge, I'm pretty good until first part of November.
How about the 21st? Can you be here then, ma'am?
Yes, sir. I'll be
You
here.
live in Pike County?
Yes, sir.
Pike Lake?
I live by Lake White.
Okay, but you know where Pike Lake is?
Yes, sir. That's on the back side of us. Yep, I relocated up there after rehab, so that's why you haven't seen my face down here. I've stayed out of trouble.
Okay, we're going to have another hearing October 21st, be a pretrial then at 10 a.m. Signing the protection order now. Court's adjourned.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.